Hey, it's your girl, your favorite paralegal, aka Cassandra Lynn, and welcome to Legal Doc Talk 24/7. So, this is going to be a look into Ronnie's reopened criminal indictment that stemmed from the September 3rd, 2021 crime. As we all know, he does have a court that was actually rescheduled from January 6th to January 27th. So, about a week and 6 days, he will be presenting to the court in regards to his initial appearance. A lot of people have been asking me, well, what do I think is going to happen? Um, One, is too early to tell. All right, that's for one. But two, I can put into perspective of the things that he has, his probation rules that he was supposed to follow, and maybe we can kind of see if he violated those rules. That is probably the best I could do. But trying to figure out where or what Maryland is going to do, it's very hard because, we've seen in his case and other cases that come out of Maryland, they work a little bit differently than the rest of the United States of America. And I'm just throwing that out there. So, for instance, we would think for an assault charge out here or anywhere else in Texas or anywhere else, he would have been locked up and then have court after. But in this case, it's like, okay, he's having court first and then he might get locked up after. So it really doesn't make any sense. But I wanted to come and kind of put some things in perspective to see what we can expect from the upcoming court dates. So let's hop right on into it. So I do have pulled up his reopened case for the probation that he was currently serving or under, or however you want to say it, while he caught the additional charge stemming from the mall incident. Now, first thing is first. First initial appearance was set for January 6th, 2025, right? Inclement weather happened, court shut down. They rescheduled it to what did I say? January 27th. At that hearing, this is not going to be a hearing where he's going to come in and they're going to lock him up. I mean, that's what I think. I don't think that he's going to go to an initial appearance and be locked up. What initial appearance is just that you initially go before the judge. The judge is going to ask you if you have an attorney. If you don't have an attorney, more than likely two things. They will say either we're going to give you an opportunity to get an attorney on your own, or if you don't think that you can afford attorney, then you can go ahead and complete the paperwork so that way you can get a court appointed attorney. But either way, you're going to have counsel when you return on the 10th of February for your probation violation hearing. So that is kind of the scenario that I am going with. The real deal is going to be February 10th, 2025. That is going to determine whether or not he is a free man or if his probation will be extended. Because as of right now, Ronnie actually, in his mind, does not think that he has violated his probation. I'll come right back to this, but it clearly, and you see, this is the peace orders for Krishan. Um, he really thinks that he didn't violate anything. This right here shows November 30th, 2024. That is when the application for the statement of charges was filed. And he was served this. And so he knows exactly what it is, what the charges were, and why the charges were filed. Okay. Now, because he caught this second degree assault, right, which is a misdemeanor, he violated the probation that he was currently on. He didn't get off of probation until December 10th, 2024. But because he violated, well, I don't even know how to say this because, like I said, Maryland is backwards. So they are going to determine on February 10th if the new charges that he received violated the probation that he was on during that time. I think that's the best way to explain that. Now, to understand if he violated any of his conditions, we got to first see what the conditions were. And I'm going to let y'all be the judge. All right. So there's Miss Ebony Brown. I know Ebony Brown probably sick of some of y'all. Boy, I know she probably sick of y'all. All right. So here are the initial charges. Now, on the other website, you guys can't see this. The only thing that y'all are going to see is y'all going to see what he was actually charged with, what he was sentenced for. Here it's going to show all the charges. So on August 13th, 2021, he was arrested and he was charged with possession of marijuana, more than 10 grams, possession of another substance that wasn't marijuana, and intent to distribute both of those. Let me see. I guess he posted a bond. And then it says conditions. Well, I'll get into that. So on December 10th, 2021, he accepted a plea. So as you can see, here's the disposition here. So he was only sentenced for the intent to distribute. Charges 2 through 4, he did a nolle prosequi. And pretty much what that means is that the state or the plaintiff will dismiss those charges. But it doesn't mean that he's acquitted. If any new evidence pops up, then he can be reindicted for that. But that's only if new information or new evidence pops up on this particular case. But other than that, they dismissed charges 2 through 3 and only charged him with the control possession, the controls, what is that? Dangerous substance possession with intent to distribute. They gave him a supervised 3-year probation term. Now, here are the conditions that Ronny had to abide by. Now, y'all can use this as a checklist so that way when the 10th of February come and they say, okay, sir, you did this, this, and this, and this, y'all can say, okay, it violated this, this, and this. We probably can do that now. All right, so number one says to pay all fines, costs, restitution, and fees. Court cost was $145. The supervision fee was $50 a month. So that means from December 10th, 2021 till what, 10 2025, he was to be paying a $50 fee each month, and that racks up. Hold on, where my calculator at? I think I might need to pull a calculator out on y'all. Hold on, I'm not showing my screen because I got my calculator up. So we about to round this up. So we got $50 times, and that's three. Well, I be feeling kind of cuckoo. 12 times 3 is 36. All right, so I'm gonna do 36 times $50. Right there, that's $1,800 just for supervision fees. Plus the court costs, 145. That's 1945. That is, and this is just, now this is not saying because he has violated his probation. This is not the first time he's violated. So we'll look into that. But on this date, December 10th, 2021, when they said he had to pay all fines and costs and all that, as of that time, he would have said, okay, if I calculated this, the 145 plus the $50 for that many months, it would have been 1945. All right. Second, appear in court when notified to do so. Obey. Number 3, obey all laws. Obey all laws. If you are driving, make sure you have your seatbelt on. Make sure you have valid insurance. Make all laws. Didn't say you could do this and not do this. No, it says all laws effective December 10th, 2021. 4. Notify supervisor if charged with a criminal offense. I wonder if he actually even told his probation officer about the mall incident. I'm just curious. I'm just curious. 5. Get permission from court before owning dangerous weapons. 6. Permit your supervising agent to visit your home. That boy rarely stays home. 7. Do not illegally possess, use, or sell any narcotics. 8. Get permission from supervisor before changing address. They had a hard time even serving him the summons. So I'm pretty sure no, he ain't calling. He ain't told nobody nothing. 9. Work and attend school regularly. And you can't say that now, okay, because the workers' comp case, that's online, but it shows that nothing has been done on it. If that's the case, you need to get with somebody to and he has an attorney on that case. So what are they doing? Unless they found out something totally different and that's why they're not pursuing it, but we will never know. 10 says all standard conditions. So that's your normal conditions that you got to go through. Report to your probation officer, all that other good stuff. 11, report, follow your supervisor's lawful instructions. 12, submit pay costs for evaluation, alcohol, and drug. 13, totally abstain from alcohol and drugs. So that's 1 through 13. The conditions that Ronnie had to follow. And hey, we can have at it because I want to see this in your comments below. I want y'all to tell me which ones y'all think he violated based off what we have seen thus. Y'all let me know. Um, all right. So he's supposed to make his fees payable to the parole and probation office. Let's see. Statement of charges. Da 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 da. See, he had his initial appearance and it was fake state's answer. Look at this. Wait, violation notification of pretrial. All right, bench. Look at this. So he didn't even go. He missed the first. He missed the first court hearing because they ended up violation notification of pretrial. They issued a warrant. Ronnie, if you listening, you better go to court. You better go to. You better do that initial appearance, my boy. See, you didn't even get the opportunity. Hold up, because initial 13th, released from commitment on the 13th. You were indicted on the 3rd of September. Your defense attorney ended up filing his appearance. Then there was an appearance that was on the 27th, but that was canceled. I don't know what happened because between this, whatever happened, it says violation notification of pretrial in November. So whatever happened, it resolved. See, that's when they came out with the conditions of his probation, or put him on probation on December 10th. All right, so let's go through this. All right, so now we're in 2022. Now here, May 27th, 2022, a probation report was submitted. A request for summons. They also a warrant for violation of probation. So this is the first violation on this case. That same day, a bench warrant was issued. That's interesting that it was issued at that time, but not this go round. Habeas corpus was entered. Initial appearance on September 7th, 2022. All right, let's see. There was an order. Release conditions. I wonder what those conditions were. Then a supplemental probation report was entered October 4th, 2022. And it says probation report adding to existing. They ruled on it on October 12th, 2022. Summons issued. Motion for reconsideration. Had his hearing for a probation violation on November 28th, 2022. That was postponed. Motion was denied. Had another probation violation hearing on January 23rd, 2023. Petition dismissed, withdrawn. All right, so the violation of the violation of probation, that petition was actually withdrawn and they continued his probation. So they continued his probation. It says non VOP. So he didn't get any violations for that. That's crazy. All right, and now this is where we are. 12/3/2024, the request for a summons. The charging documents was submitted with the summons that reopens. And here we go. So hearing was on the 6th. It was reset to the 27th for his initial appearance. And then we have the actual VOP hearing. I wonder what he did initially where they didn't stem it as a violation of his probation. So he has already had one violation, but they dismissed that. So it's like it canceled. Like he didn't have any type of violation from what I just read. Very interesting. Very interesting. But based off of what we see now, so we literally just seen where they dismissed a violation of probation petition. Hold on, I'm just kind of going through here. That is crazy. That was 2021. Let's see. So that was submitted 2022. So this issued warrant. Yeah, that's crazy. That is wild. I wonder exactly what it was for. But then they put a mental report out. Yep. So that is that. Another interesting thing, but y'all definitely tell me what y'all think. Based off of what I have shown you now, and I know people are like, "Are you serious?" His other violation was dismissed, and yeah. Um, what do y'all think? Honestly, what do y'all think is going to happen? Um, what else did I want to show you guys? There was another one where he had a list of charges, and I went back over this a while ago. It was this one, y'all. Yeah, do y'all see all of these? Look at this. Intent to distribute possession of Mary Jane, more than 10 grams, possession of something that wasn't Mary Jane, firearm, and they said rug trafficking crime, illegal possession of it, loaded. I mean, they charged him with everything: resisting arrest, disorderly conduct, failure to da 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 da. Da, right? Look at this. So technically, all of this was dismissed. But if new evidence comes about, then they will actually re-indict him for this. But there was nothing done. I don't want to say nothing done, but this case is like, what happened? How did all of that? How did all of that take place and nothing severely happened? Make this make sense. It doesn't make absolutely no sense to me, because I've read through some of the other people who have similar charges, and they put him up under the bus. They threw them up under the bus. But yeah, so that's Karan's that's his whatchamacallit. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out about that other, and that is the one that they have a news article on, where they said that they caught him with all of that stuff. That was the article. This is it. This is the case. All misdemeanors except for two: the firearm, rug trafficking crime, and this, I don't know what that is. It's number 9, but both of those was felonies. Yeah. So that's interesting. Uh, but y'all, I want to know your thoughts exactly. What do you think is going to happen, knowing how Maryland is, knowing what, his rules, his probation rules were, and also knowing that he previously violated them, but it didn't count as a violation. Do you think that this go round that they're not going to play with him and they're going to do what they need to do and put him away? Do y'all think that they might order him treatment? What are your thoughts on this? Y'all let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until then, you all be blessed and I'm out. Bye.